All right. So today we're going to do a deep dive into some wild weather that's been happening across the U.S.
Yeah.
We've got two stories that really caught my eye. One from Erie County, New York, where they're dealing with a massive snowstorm.
Oh, wow.
And then we'll switch gears and head all the way over to California, where they're dealing with a very unexpected problem.
Okay.
Too much water.
Interesting.
So ready to dive in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do it.
So this Erie County snowstorm looks pretty serious. I mean, we've got everyone from the Erie County executive to PennDOT urging people to just stay home.
Oh, wow.
What exactly is going on over there?
So they're getting hit with what's called lake effect snow.
Lake effect snow.
Yeah. And it can be really intense. Basically, you have these blasts of really cold Arctic air moving across the Great Lakes.
Okay.
And since the lakes are relatively warmer than the air, that air picks up a ton of moisture.
And as that air keeps moving, it hits the land on the other side of the lake, and all that moisture gets dumped as snow.
So basically the lake is like fueling this snowstorm.
Exactly. It can create these incredibly intense, narrow bands of snowfall.
Wow. So how much snow are we talking about here?
Oh, they're expecting feet of snow.
Feet?
Yeah, feet. In a short amount of time, too.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of snow.
It is, and it can really bring a whole region to a standstill.
I bet travel must be a nightmare.
Oh, absolutely. You've got hazardous road conditions, potential for accidents, and it can even shut down major highways.
So it's not just the snow itself.
No.
It's like the domino effect it has on everything.
Exactly. Think about it.
Yeah.
Schools might have to close.
Right.
Businesses could be impacted, and you could even have power outages.
Yeah. It's all connected.
It is. And it really highlights the importance of being prepared for these kinds of events.
Absolutely.
You know, making sure your home is winterized, having an emergency kit ready, checking in on elderly neighbors or anyone who might need extra help.
Yeah, all those things become crucial.
Definitely.
Okay, so let's switch gears now.
Okay.
And head over to California.
Sounds good.
Where they're having kind of the opposite problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah, instead of too much snow, they've got too much water.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. So apparently there's this ghost lake.
A ghost lake?
Yeah, that's what they're calling it.
Okay.
It's called Tulare Lake, and it's reappeared after being gone for like 130 years.
Wow, that's incredible.
I know, right?
So what happened? How did it reappear?
Well, it's all thanks to the insane amount of rain and snowmelt they've had this year.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, and now this lake is flooding thousands of acres of farmland.
Oh, no. How much farmland are we talking about?
A lot. It's something like 94,000 acres.
94,000 acres.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's unbelievable and devastating for those farmers.
Yeah, I mean, imagine losing your entire crop like that.
Plus, it's not just the immediate loss of crops. All that excess water can really mess with the soil.
In what way?
Well, it can change the composition of the soil.
I see.
Make it harder to grow things in the future, and even create conditions for pests and diseases.
Oh, wow. So it's like a long-term problem.
Yeah, exactly.
So we've got one part of the country buried in snow, and another part dealing with massive floods.
Yeah.
It's like climate change in action, right?
It really is. You know, we're seeing these more extreme weather events happening more and more frequently.
And it's not just the frequency.
No.
It's the intensity, too.
Exactly. It seems like every storm is breaking some kind of record these days.
Yeah, it's pretty alarming.
It is. And really makes you think about how we're going to adapt to this new reality.
Exactly. What can we do to prepare for these increasingly unpredictable events?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
I guess so.
I think we need to be looking at things like investing in more resilient infrastructure, developing better early warning systems, and exploring more sustainable land management practices.
So it's like a multi-pronged approach.
Exactly. There's no one single solution.
Right.
It's going to take a lot of different efforts.
Yeah, well, this has definitely given me a lot to think about.
Me too.
It's fascinating how these two seemingly opposite events are actually connected by this larger story of climate change.
Absolutely. It's a reminder that we're all in this together.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
And that the choices we make today are going to have a ripple effect
for sure
on the world of tomorrow.
Yeah, well said.
All right. Well, thanks for diving into this with me.
Anytime. It was a great conversation.
And to everyone listening out there, stay safe.
Stay informed.
Stay informed. And, let's all do our part.
Excellent.
Create a more sustainable future.
Couldn't agree more.
All right. We'll see you next time for another deep dive.
See you then. Bye. Bye.